It's time for local stories from across the East. Local food. Local fashion. Local businesses. This is your home for local. This is the East's Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I will be your tour guide on this adventure across the East. I am showing you my phone up on social media right now, specifically Facebook and the East Daily Download. And yeah, got a lot of cool stories here. So check us out. We're on Facebook and Instagram using the hashtag East Daily Download. We'd love to hear from you. You know, send questions to Angie Casada for Q&A with AQ. You can post viral pictures and videos and all that cool stuff. Okay, so got that sales pitch out of the way. Just wanted to throw that out there to you. Got a weekend ahead. Enjoy it, and you can enjoy the East Daily Download on social media. It works out for everybody. Okay, speaking of working out for everybody, we have a couple great stories coming up your way. They're going to work out for you because we have Anissa's going to be here with Fashion Friday. But right now, let's check in with WNCT 9 on your side anchor Shayla Reeves, and let's craft.
So you purchased some makeup and you want to find out, what can I do with my old bag? Well, this is an easy craft project for your old Sephora bag. First, grab a couple of picture frames, 3.5 by 5 from your local dollar store. And then for each frame, cut a section of the bag and add it inside of the frame. With your hot glue gun, take a couple of fabric flowers and attach each one to the glass for the frame. Flip over the frame, punch a hole in each side, and then secure a handle from the bag to each one of the frames. You can hang this on your wall. It's a quick and easy DIY art project to add a little bit of color and also to recycle the bag and create some pretty cute art for your wall. On this episode of Let's Craft, I'm Shayla Reeves.
In 2010, Ileana won the Beyond the Runway Award at New York Fashion Week. She was awarded $65,000 in services.
And then after that, they also sent me to different trips. I went to the Latin Grammys. And
I saw that. A lot of different events that you came from that then, okay.
Exactly, and that gave me the opportunity to meet people I always dreamed as a child in Latin America to meet.
So many doors opened for Ileana after that experience.
And then from there, I went to the Golden Globes, and then of course, also I had the great opportunity to be at the Oscars, at the Academy Awards, where my jewelry was presented.
From attending so many A-list events, Ileana began working with celebrity stylists.
The stylists then started calling me directly, like when Jill Scott got her jewelry, they called me and they said she's going for an award ceremony. One that is one of my favorites. She fell in love with the jewelry. She did, and
she's one of my favorites as well.
Oh, she's a beautiful lady. She's an amazing lady like you.
There have been many highs for Molecular Jewelry, but there have also been some lows. Through it all, Ileana keeps one message in her heart, no matter the situation.
Everyone is capable to do what you dream about. I think dreams come true, and I think that sometimes we ourselves stop our own dreams. Be yourself, be sweet, be nice to people, love them, love what you do, and you will get in return the same thing.
Next week, we wrap up our conversation with Ileana, the owner of Molecular Jewelry, and discuss her impact in Costa Rica, as well as right here in Greenville, North Carolina.
I've watched Channel 9 for most of my life. They make me feel like they're more community-based and more local. And that's the feel that I like about my local station. I get to know the anchors and the weathermen, and people come and go, but it's like you build a relationship with them even though, you know, we don't see each other every day. I just love the way that they make it feel community and local, and that's the part that I love about it the most.
Hey, welcome back to the East Daily Download. We are coming to you from Studio E, and there's the logo. What you're looking at right now is the WNCT mobile app, where we're watching the East Daily Download. Hey, look at that. That was the Survivor episode that we did. That was a lot of fun. Bryce was the winner. Well, allegedly, the audience was the real winner. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that you could get the WNCT mobile app on the Google Play and the App Store. It's free. Download it, and you can watch the East Daily Download on the go anywhere you are. Huh, I didn't notice that before. It's interesting. Okay. Anyway, we've got a lot of shows still to come, so check this story out, and we'll be back in just a little bit.
If George Washington Stovey had been living today, he'd be a household name and a baseball player worth millions. But Stovey was born in Williamsport in 1866, an era when the color of his skin prevented him from playing in the big leagues. He played for several pre-Negro League teams, including New Jersey and Philadelphia. Many baseball historians say he was the greatest black pitcher of the 19th century, winning 33 games for the Newark Little Giants in 1887. A record that still stands in the International League. That's the same league the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders play in today.
Unfortunately, because the color line was drawn in 1887, he did not get a chance to play Major League Baseball. The New York Giants wanted to sign him, but there was pressure put on them not to sign him.
Lou Hunsinger Jr. wrote about Stovey's life for National Pastime magazine, documenting his pitching prowess. He says the lefty had a wonderful fastball and a mean curve. His career record as a pitcher, 60-40 with a 2.17 ERA. To give that perspective, those numbers would have put him among the top 5 pitchers in baseball in 2018, the elite in the majors. After baseball, Stovey worked at a sawmill in Williamsport, a lumber capital back then. He was also a bootlegger, violating the Prohibition law in 1926. He even worked as a barber, was a terrific marbles player, and could even play the harmonica. Later, Stovey made Williamsport baseball history behind the plate.
He umpired the very first night game in Williamsport on May 14, 1902, between a Williamsport club and a Milton club here in Williamsport. So he was a part of a historic event there.
Even his death had ties to Pennsylvania history. Stovey became a disaster refugee during the flood of 1936, seeking shelter at what was then Curtin Junior High School.
Curtin Junior High School was one of the places where people could go for refuge. And it's my understanding that George Stovey was there and apparently died of a heart attack while he was in refuge.
Following his death, Stovey was buried at Wildwood Cemetery in Williamsport, but because he was considered a pauper, his grave was unmarked, and it remained that way until a local influential baseball fan fixed the problem.
A former Lycoming County Sheriff by the name of Joe Mertz, who really admired Stovey as a ball player, bought a marker for him. It said, George W. Stovey, 1866-1936, ball player.
He was on a list of African-American players considered for Cooperstown's Baseball Hall of Fame a few years back, but never made it in. George Stovey, a local African-American athlete who made history long before America could acknowledge his talents.
It's a well-known company and family in Pitt County. Now they're receiving great recognition. Development leaders are naming Minji's Bottling Company Pitt County's Industry of the Year.
We all worked together for a long time. Again, a great company. We provide a lot for the community. Their names everywhere, so it's well deserved. even for Jeff, as long as he's been here, great boss.
President and CEO Jeff Menges credits his employees for their hard work.
First, I want to mention again the employees of the company, and without them, we wouldn't be where we are today, and we wouldn't be as successful as we have been.
The distribution center in Ayden has more than 200 employees. Menges Bottling serves 13 counties in eastern North Carolina. The family has been a leader in local Pepsi distribution for decades.
Reflect back on my grandfather, M.O. Menges, who bought the Pepsi franchise back in 1935, and it's been passed down through second generation or third generation, and now we have fourth generation members involved in the business. So the heritage factor, and just knowing that we continuing to grow the brand and be important in our community, and that's what we want. It was a mission statement.
In Pitt County, Amber Joseph, 9 on your side.
Hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download. Got the tiny little keyboard. I'm sure you can hear that playing. That's beautiful. The reason that I have this little keyboard prop, outside of the fact that it's amazingly cool, is, and by the way, it's usually on the set somewhere in the background, it's to kind of promote what we have coming up next. Fridays always entail live at Whirly Gig Stage. It's a musician's interview or band's interview and performance. Lauren sits down, talks to them, finds out about their musical influences, and then we play some music a little bit later, original local music. So with all that said and done, let's get to it. Let's head out to Live at Whirly Gig Stage and see who we're talking to this week.
Now downloading Live at Whirly Gig Stage.
Hi, I'm Lauren Pate, and today I'm here with Jared. Hey guys, how's it going?
How you doing? Doing pretty well. How are you?
So can you just tell everybody who you are, kind of introduce yourselves?
So I'm JT. I'm Tony. Yeah.
So how long have you guys been playing together?
Just the two of us, a little over a year. He was looking for a lead guitar, and it worked from there. It got better and better.
Yep.
Nice, nice. And you guys play with another band as well, right?
Yeah, our full band's called August is Ours, and so more blues indie rock, but we kind of want to do, or I want to do, more of an acoustic vibe stuff. Try to go towards another market, and then also that's kind of like how I wrote most of our songs. It started off acoustic, and then it gets into full band. And so I kind of wanted to capture that before kind of thing. So some of the songs that we do are August is Our songs.
And you guys actually have a music video out now.
Yep.
Came out January 24th.
Yep.
Where can people find that?
YouTube. YouTube's the main place, and then maybe we might throw it onto Facebook as well.
So is there anything that you guys listen to that we might not expect you to listen to that's kind of like outside of your realm of what you play?
Early 2000s pop punk, and then I still listen to like modern indie rock, and then I'm huge into folk music too.
Yeah, I like classic rock bands a lot, some jam bands. That's kind of what I listen to in my free time. I play it in my free time too.
I never would have guessed that.
I try to kind of incorporate that into his style, and then it's a pretty unique blend.
So if anybody wants to find you guys, follow you guys to see upcoming shows and different things like that, where would they go to do that?
We have an Instagram that's just under Jared Music, with a period after Jared. There's no reason for why I did that.
Jared with a period.
It's okay. We'll put it right down here.
Yeah, and so that also same thing with the Facebook. We have a Facebook page as well, and pretty much we try to keep everybody updated through Facebook. It seems like it's the easiest thing to go to. We're working on a website right now too. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And if somebody wants to book you guys, is that the right place to go as well?
Facebook. I love it.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being here today. We really appreciate it. All right, everybody stay tuned. We've got some original music by Jared coming up.
What are online originals? Local stories, local documentaries, special features. Everything you need at your fingertips. WNCT.com online originals.
All right, Moser, we are in. This season is by far the best season.
Ooh, what is this warm, magical euphoria I'm feeling?
We have me,
Ian, oh my gosh. First of all, I was a huge fan of his before he got on the show.
I was rather fabulous.
And when he got on the show, I was like, Dad, you'll never guess who's on the show now.
You almost look impressed.
Season 3, we left off where the Phoenix was in total chaos. We had Mason come in and infiltrate, and very sadly, we lost Charlie, who is a Paramount member and a very close friend to Mac.
Then the whole Phoenix dissolves, and we pick it up 18 months later.
We actually totally dispersed. Now we're all doing our own thing.
The good thing is a new character comes along that's a billionaire.
Who the hell are you?
Russ Taylor, playboy, ex-MI6, rogue, duplicitous, but he's also a lot of fun.
Ooh, hors d'oeuvres.
In the first episode, when Russ Taylor turns up, you discover that he buys the Phoenix. But of course, the Phoenix is just a building. He needs Mac. And Mac won't come without the rest of the team.
We could all work together.
He's trying to get us to help him basically clean up an old mess of his.
We have to stop this man with a very dangerous weapon.
I am a professor now. He finds me at school and convinces me to go save some people's lives. And then I go and I recruit the rest of the team, and we pick up season 4 that way, getting the team back together.
You sure about this guy?
You never really know what someone's true intentions are, especially when they're a new character.
Matty and Russ, you know, they're at loggerheads about who's running the company.
Rest of you,
Get yourselves to
Angela's
Angela's
Crest.
Who do we follow? Who do we listen to? Whose orders do we take?
It's more action, it's more drama.
So we're back. Tune in, because season 4 is here.
Now downloading Week in Review.
We're in Roper to meet this week's Southern Star.
Abigail Thomas is the first female chief of police in Los Angeles, and she's a native New Yorker.
A legendary video game hero races onto screens in Sonic the Hedgehog, and his only roadblock is Jim Carrey, who's out to steal his powers of speed.
We are here to provide affordable vaccines.
Meet Dr. Bob Parrish, or Dr. Bob as he's called. He's the veterinarian and owner of Carolina Value Pet Care.
Our weather kid this week is Pearson. He's in the 6th grade, but already knows what he wants out of life.
I want to work for NASA.
We are lucky to have gracing our episode this week, the fantastic Reba McEntire.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and welcome to Let's Draw. Today I'm going to show you how to draw a kitty. Let's get started. First, we start with an oval with a slight point at the bottom for our kitty's head. Next, we sketch out our rounded rectangle for a little cat loaf body. Then we draw 2 teardrop shapes with lines up the middle for the ears. Next, we sketch out our front and back paws for our kitty. The front paws are a backwards L and the back is a simple C shape. Next is sketching out a curvy tube shape for our tail. This is a short hair cat, so they aren't very fluffy. Then we sketch out 2 lemon shapes for eyes and 2 squished ovals for its pupils. Now we draw a small upside down triangle with an upside down Y for the nose and mouth. Finally, we draw out the mouth and eyebrow whiskers. Don't forget to send me your artwork so I can show it off on air for everyone to see.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the East Daily Download. Thank you as always for joining us. We appreciate it. We appreciate you finding us, whether it's at Eastern North Carolina CW, 7 a.m. weekdays, the WNCT mobile app, or Facebook and Instagram using the East Daily Download hashtag. We wouldn't be here without you, so thank you, thank you, thank you from all of us at the East Daily Download. We appreciate it. I am going to get out of here and go enjoy my weekend, and I want you to all do the same. So I'm going to put these sunglasses on. And you know what? I think I need... That's it. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you on the next edition of the East Daily Download.
And now I think I might be having withdrawals.
My hands keep shaking, my heart beats racing, and I think I might be loving you more. But who could have predicted that I would be addicted in time so short? In time so short. But your toxic lips are an LSD trap, making me sick to the bone. With a lethal love like this, it's almost hard to admit. It kind of feels good to the soul.